Yeah, boy. Welcome to another video on this sports betting podcast. If you're tuning in for the first time, what I do is discuss marquee matchups in the NFL, NBA, baseball, boxing, UFC, and tennis. I give a rundown of my opinion and key points. And at the end of the video, I place a live bet. So I put my money where my mouth is. No one else out there does this but me. So in this video, I'll be discussing the AFC Divisional playoff game between the number 1 seed, Kansas City Chiefs, against the number 6 seed, Indianapolis Colts. Now, the bookmakers have made the Chiefs the favorite here, and it's purely because they're coming off a bye week, and they're 12-4 record, and it's being played in Kansas City. So, the Chiefs started the season 5-0. In week 6, they went to New England and lost 43-40 to the Patriots. They went on another 5-game win streak and lost to the Rams 54-51. And they've lost 2 of their last 3 games. In week 15, they lost 29-28 to Phillip Rivers and the LA Chargers when Rivers led a last-second drive and a 2-point conversion, and they won 29-28. And in the following week, they lost to Seattle 38-31. They're coming off a Week 17 win over the Oakland Raiders, so that doesn't really count because the Raiders are the second worst team in the league, and they're fighting for draft picks. So you've got Kansas City hosting the hottest team in the NFL. The Indianapolis Colts have won 10 of their last 11 games. Andrew Luck, their quarterback, is playing the best football of his career. He's a man on a mission. He missed last season due to a shoulder injury, and so he's making the most of the opportunity he has in front of him. And we all know Andrew Luck always makes the most of the opportunities. In his last postseason appearance 4 years ago, he led the Colts as wildcards all the way to the AFC Championship game, which they lost to the eventual champions, the New England Patriots, 45-7. But that was the infamous Deflategate game. So you've got a better quarterback coming into town, into Kansas City, in excellent form. And this is point number 1. So the better quarterback and the better form. They've won 10 of their last 11 games compared to the Chiefs, who have lost 2 of their last 3 games. And that one win was against the Oakland Raiders, so that doesn't count. Also, the Colts are coming off a 21-7 win over the Houston Texans, and they are 3-3 this season against playoff contenders, whereas the Chiefs are 1-4. So they lost to the Patriots, they lost to the Rams, they lost to the Chargers, and they lost to the Seahawks. Their only win was in Week 14 against the Baltimore Ravens. So that's their only win against a playoff contender. And that was an OT win when Harrison Butker kicked the winning field goal, and they won 27-24. So the Colts have the better form. They've got the better quarterback who's playing lights out, and he's motivated. He's motivated to make the most of this opportunity, and he's motivated to make a statement. Remember, Mahomes made the Pro Bowl. Luck didn't. So, in my opinion, he wants to make a statement here and let the league know not to fall asleep on this guy. Luck also led the Colts to his first home victory in the playoffs 5 years ago when they beat the Kansas City Chiefs 45-44. And if you remember that game, in that game, the Colts were down 28 points. So psychologically, he's already won up on the Chiefs in the postseason. Number 3, better defense. The Colts defense has been shutting teams down. In fact, they shut down the Dallas Cowboys in Week 15, 23-0. And at that point, the Cowboys were on a 5-game win streak. So the Colts snapped that. And they're coming off a 21-7 win over the Texans. So they've got the better defense. They are clutch. Okay. So again, winning. Luck has won 4 He's 4-3 in the postseason, and Mahomes is making his debut. He's inexperienced. Also, Andy Reid is as good as a regular season coach he is. He's not a great leader. Okay, in the postseason, he's 11-13, 1-3 with Kansas City. All right, in his last 2 trips to the postseason, Andy Reid has lost. All right, the Chiefs lost last season to the Tennessee Titans, and they lost the year before to the Pittsburgh Steelers as the number 2 seed. All right, both those losses were close. So you compare that to what the Colts have, which is a head coach, Frank Reich, who won the Super Bowl last season with the Philadelphia Eagles as the offensive coordinator. So he's more clutch. He's bringing that winning pedigree, that winning leadership. And it shows. The Colts are playing the best football they've played in the last four years. And they're on the best run they've had since they drafted Andrew Luck in 2012. So better form is with the Colts. Better leadership, better quarterback, and better experience. Better defense. They are more clutch. And they're motivated. Again, being underdogs, they don't have pressure. The pressure's with Mahomes and the Chiefs and Andy Reid. Remember, he's 1-3 with the Chiefs. So if he doesn't win, he could get sacked. So my pick is the Colts plus 5.5. Now, if you look at my screen, you can see that Unibet is offering $1.91 for the Colts plus 5.5. I'm entering a stake of $7,297.32. Am I emptying my account? Okay, I've hit confirm. Now it's being reviewed. Okay, so while it's doing that, make sure you bet with your head, not over it. Surplus funds only. You want to enjoy the game. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. I'll be posting more videos. And with the Australian Open starting next week, you'll see more videos for the tennis, NBA, and NFL. So I hope you like that. Colts plus 5.5, baby. Yeah.